Talk about what's going on with the weather and not feeling very winter-like in New Mexico right now. A live look Silver City, and we're looking at just a few clouds, but pretty mild. 54 degrees right now for this early February, and very low humidity, a light breeze out there, and this is more of what we're going to be feeling the next several days. There will be a slight chance of a few showers out there. Albuquerque looking at low to mid 60s earlier in the week. We've dipped to the mid 50s yesterday and near 64 today. Still above average for this time of year. That's the trend as we go into the weekend. Live look outside. Pretty quiet out there. Spring-like warm up into the weekend. Chilly nights into warmer than average afternoons. There will be a chance of a few rain showers mainly across southern New Mexico this weekend, but only a slight chance of that. 58 in Albuquerque right now. That's the high so far today. 55 in Santa Fe. Looking at 60s from Santa Rosa into Roswell, Carlsbad with that 70 in Tucumcari and a 54 Silver City, as I mentioned, 61 in Farmington. Many areas warmer than we were yesterday, especially eastern New Mexico, from a few to several degrees warmer, 10 to 15 degrees warmer than we were yesterday. Not much wind out there, so really pleasant Thursday afternoon and not much in the way of cloud cover, just some high clouds working through southwestern parts of New Mexico right now. So looking ahead to tomorrow, the setup, we've got this ridge of high pressure that's going to bring those above average temperatures for all parts of New Mexico and the western part of the U.S. Here's that area of low pressure, this upper level low that could bring some showers to parts of New Mexico as we go through the weekend. So upper 40s at 7 p.m. If you're stepping outside for a walk, grab a jacket. Tomorrow morning, another chilly morning with lows in the lower 30s. Across New Mexico, just some high clouds around. You'll notice that tomorrow, a few more high clouds in the sky than we had for today. And we'll see those kind of thicken up as we go later into the afternoon. But it won't keep temperatures down too much with 50s and 60s, many areas of the state, even nearing 70 across the south and southeastern areas of New Mexico. Now Saturday, as that system gets a little bit closer, it'll pump in a little bit of that Pacific moisture, some spotty showers, areas around Silver City, TRC, Alamogordo, and Ruidoso and Las Cruces. One of those could try to pop into Albuquerque, but it would be mainly just some sprinkles at best on Saturday. Sunday, central northern areas looking at sunshine, southern areas some clouds and maybe a spot shower into the southwestern part of the state. Rainfall forecast, I think this is a little overpainted, but the best chance of seeing accumulating rainfall through Monday would be across areas of southwest New Mexico, and maybe by the middle part of next week we'll get a better chance of some showers out there. As I mentioned, we need that moisture. Farmington, the Four Corners, a beautiful stretch right on through the weekend, and then we'll see that chance of some showers by mid next week. Southwest New Mexico, yeah, you can see have a shower around on Saturday. Silver City, Lawrenceburg, Deming, TRC, not a great chance, but a slight chance. And then maybe again on Monday with those temperatures staying pretty mild in the 60s right on through the weekend. Southeast New Mexico will do a 61 in Ruidoso tomorrow and 68 in Roswell, 69 in Carlsbad. Notice those temperatures in the upper 60s to right around 70 degrees for your weekend. Slight chance of a shower late Sunday into Monday for southeast New Mexico. Raton, Las Vegas, northeast New Mexico. We're looking at dry conditions the next several days through your weekend and just a few clouds at times, but temperature is fairly comfortable for this time of year in the 60s in the Las Vegas area. Maybe some showers next week. Northern mountains, you'll have cold nights and mild afternoons. Great to hit up those ski slopes, and of course they can make snow at night, and that makes for great skiing conditions. Santa Fe, highs in the lower 60s right on through Monday. There will be a chance of showers Wednesday and Thursday. Metro temperatures, look at that, low to mid 60s the next few days, and we're going to feel pretty good through your weekend. There will be a few more clouds on Saturday, and again, that slight chance of a sprinkle on Saturday, but a very low chance of that. And then I do think that we'll see a few more clouds, maybe a storm system as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, but hey, you know, 60s this time of year, normal highs, 52.
Bonus.
Beautiful, not ice skating weather.
Yeah, that's
At
gold
least
medal.
not outdoors.
Gold medal forecast. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you,
Roller
Myron.
skating.
There you go.